As a human collective, we have a desire. We want to grow. To grow, we need food, shelter, and company. So that's a very, very old program inside of us. We are born with it. We all want to expand and grow. Also, at the personal level, we all have different goals, dreams, and desires. And that's totally fine. The thing is, we have to understand we are a set of subconscious programs. And if we are not aware about our subconscious programs, they will sabotage us on the way to our goals and dreams. And that's what happened to me. I got completely tired. I lost my joy, my happiness, and I was completely burned out. And at a very young age, when I was just 20 years old, 10 years ago. And how can this happen to a strong young person? How can a strong young person burn out? It doesn't make so much sense. But the thing is, because I don't was aware about my subconscious programs. And the other thing is, if your subconscious programs are not in alignment with your goals and dreams, you will have a really, really, really hard time to achieve your goals and dreams. I don't say it's not possible. It's definitely possible, but it's not the healthiest way, and many people they lose their happiness and their joy along the way. And that's not the way how we should live life, in my opinion. We should enjoy the way to our goal. How much is our goal worth if we don't enjoy working towards it? It's I would call it slavery, or I would call it, I don't know. It's not a fun life. Some time ago, I learned a great formula from a teacher of mine. I already talked about it. It's a formula to reach your goal, and the usually how we do it, the normal formula we learned is like desire plus hustle and grind is this equals desired result. That's the old way of doing things. It it's possible you can do it, but in my opinion, like I said, it's not the healthiest and joyful way to achieve your goal. And I learned this other formula from my teacher. He told me desire plus non-resistance equals desired result. And if you work with this formula, it's not about hustling and grinding. It's about detecting, about finding your and letting go of your resistance towards your goal. Because that's why we need to be aware of our subconscious programs. Because if our subconscious programming are not in alignment with our goals and dreams, it's our program which creates resistance, which will sabotage us on the way to our goal. And to change that, we, we, we need to understand some basic things, how we got programmed and where does these programs come from. If we know all that things, we have it's much easier for us to let them go and to take responsibility for your life and to create, to install new beliefs, because your programs, your subconscious programs are based on beliefs, on and if you have limiting beliefs, like most people have, um, they will sabotage you. And it's because, it's of course my humble opinion, we are living in a very sick society. Our healthcare system is sick, our education system is sick, our financial system is sick. And I'm not here to contemplate for complaining or something. But I want to show it to you, and I want to share it with you that people become aware of it. I want to spread some consciousness. So we got programmed as children from our parents and from our education system. Our education system is so damaging for so many people. We learn to work hard at a very young age. That's not the biggest problem, but we get grades. We have all these different topics, and then we have a teacher who told us, oh, you are great in this topic, you are very good, and you really suck, you have to learn more, you are not good enough. We get constantly told that we are not good enough in something, or that we are good enough in something, and that's the problem. It becomes a program inside of us. And when we get out of school and when we start into our life, we have many people have like a program inside of them. They constantly need other people, higher people, to tell them what to do, when to do it, and if they are good enough. They need validation. And it's not a natural thing for us to need validation, in my opinion. It's a program. Without being aware of it, we seek validation from our partners, from our boss, and from other people. And if we don't get it, we feel a little bit empty, or we feel not so good, and something is missing. I need to try harder. I need to work harder. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to think more. And that's all bullshit. That's a very, very unhealthy programming. So the thing is, when we understand this, it's the vibration, the thoughts, the programming inside of us represents a vibration inside of us. And there are like these two ways out of a situation. For example, if you are in a shitty situation, if you don't have enough money to buy your groceries, of course you will have a strong desire to get more money, to get out of this shitty situation, of course. But the thing is, there is a reason why we are in this shitty situation, and it has something to do with our programs, with our lower frequency. We are vibrating at a low frequency at some point, and we can work our ass off to get out of this situation, and we can hustle and grind and think, and maybe we get out of there. But the thing is, if we get out of this situation, we are still the same person. We have still the same belief system. And the chance is very high that we burn out, that we lose our happiness and joy. You can also see it from people who are retired. They get retired, and the day they are retired, they sit down on the couch because they have no energy left. They are just fucking tired. They want to rest. But now it would be the time to enjoy life. And for me, it makes me very sad, and I'm glad that I got all my problems at a very young age, that I was addicted to drugs and alcohol, that I was burned out and depressed when I was 20 years old. So this will not happen to me. I don't work for retirement, and I don't work my ass off without being joyful and hoping that I can enjoy the last 20 years of my life. I learned to live in the moment. Of course, I'm not perfect. I'm nothing special, but I'm work in progress, of course. But I learned to live in the present moment, and I'm working on it to create balance and harmony inside of me, to balance out my body, mind, and soul. because that's the way how you detect and how you find your resistance and let go of it and to reprogram your subconscious mind. So I want to talk about this today because I had like a flash, I had like a download. I saw a bigger picture of my life, especially from my past. I could see every situation at once, at the same time when I was successful. And it gave me the opportunity to find a pattern. There is a pattern behind all my success, and of course, a pattern for all my failings. But I saw a pattern in my success, and it got me really motivated and inspired to make this video because the pattern is which I found is based on everything what I'm talking about. It's about letting go, accepting, and be present. Find joy and peace in the present moment. That's the key out of your shitty situation. That's the fast track. That's like the shortcut to your dreams. I would put both hands into fire for that. It works 100% because every time I made a huge step in my life or when I accomplished something really nice, and I have some really nice experiences already, I made these certain steps. I stopped complaining. I started to fall in love with the present moment. And I made myself comfortable in whatever situation. No matter how broke I was or how shitty the circumstances was, I made myself comfortable. And what do I mean by that? I made the best out of it. And I was really, really, really strongly focused on all the good things. I was so fucking grateful for every bit of food I got, for my roof over my head. Even if I had roofs over my head, it was raining through it. It was raining into my fucking bed. And I was still so, so grateful. And the funny thing is, of course, I had this always my dreams and my goals, more money, more a great property or whatever. But it was always at the same point when things started to change. It was when I was so comfortable in my place that I nearly don't want it to leave anymore. I need to be careful to don't make it too long. I don't want to make it too long because if I go into details with special stories, it would blow the video. I would talk an hour. But it was always like that because that's the different way. The second way, the first way is you work, you think, you try to make your way out of a shitty situation by logic and hustling and grinding. Or another way, which always worked out for me, when I started to let go, I accepted the shitty circumstances and I tried the best to find joy in it. And I don't just try it, I made the best out of it. I found joy in it. And I was falling so in love with my situation that I raised my vibration. I the circumstances didn't change. I changed my vibration. I was vibrating on a very high frequency. I was vibrating so high that I attracted people out of nowhere, searching for me in the middle of nowhere, and people who wanted to give money to me, people who was begging me. Some people were begging me to come with them, to join them, and to realize a project for them and live with them on a property. And yeah, it was always the point when I got so comfortable in the situation that I could live there forever with these shitty circumstances. And it's a great reminder for myself. I'm so grateful for this download today, for this bigger picture, because I tell you, I told you already honestly in my last videos, my life is also a challenge at the moment. I don't I had a very hard time the last months to enjoy my circumstances, the place where I'm at the moment. I don't like it. And I got this bigger picture in my mind, and now I exactly know which kind of feeling I have to embody. I exactly know how I need to, yeah, how I can let go of all this worrying, of all this wanting and needing. The thing is, as long as you want and need something, it means if you want and need something, it means you don't have it. And if you don't have it, you will not get it. And if you get it, you can get it, but just by working hard and manipulating and doing crazy stuff. So there is also this really wonderful um, piece of scripture from the Bible. How does it go? It says, to those who have, I will give more. Those who have will receive more. Those who have little, I will take the little away from them. And that seems not so nice, right? People who have little should be get more, right? No, it's a law of nature. It's even the Bible is telling us, if you have little, and by little they mean little material stuff and a mindset, a belief system of lack, of I'm not good enough, I don't have enough, money is hard to make. If you embody this frequency, you will always struggle. The universe will take the last bit away from you. And it happened to me. So, in order to create more, we have to embody this frequency, we have to embody this special beliefs, or not special, but these beliefs of abundance, of love, of peace. And if you really can relax in the present moment, so that's my message for today. Lean back and relax. Know what you want. And I always talk about it. Fall in love with your new identity. Fall in love with your future. That's very important. But what's also like more important is to fall in love with the present moment. It doesn't matter how much pain you are experiencing. It doesn't matter how hungry you are. It doesn't matter how poor you are. You have to fall in love with the fucking present moment. And if you do that, get ready. Things will change. Things will change. And you will notice it. If you reach that point where nothing has changed outside of you, but you start to feel so comfortable that you don't give a shit anymore about what will happen or when it happens or if it's happening. And I promise you 100% it's working. And it's not, like I said, it's not because I'm special or something. There are scriptures and philosophies and teachings. They are thousands of years old, and they're talking exactly about that stuff. That's not a coincidence. That's a teaching of the law of nature. We are pure abundance. We create our own prison. So, my friends, thank you so much for spending time with me again. And if you want to support my channel, hit the like button, and you could write the word relax into the comment section. It would help me out with the with the algorithm. If you don't know what to say, just write the word relax into the comment section. I also would be happy for any other comments. And yeah, as always, have a nice day and see you in the next video.